We're investing in a lot of initiatives to drive future growth for the company. I can give you a few examples. Contextual, right, which is a big component for other search engines' revenue. Today, still a relatively small percentage. Traditionally, historically, we didn't invest as much in contextual ad technology. Now we are investing a lot behind this initiative, and I fully expect this will drive a lot of growth in the coming years. So we see a lot of potential in this market. We look at how other search engines are doing it, and also we look at the content expansion on the web in Chinese language. There's so many sites, there's so much good content digitized online, but there are not a lot of websites owners don't have the scale or the skill or the will to monetize themselves, and that's where search engines come in. Internationally, we are in Japan. We've been there for a while. We continue to invest in that market. Right now, we're also surveying other markets to decide if we go to the next market, where should it be, and we look at factors such as local language, local culture, competition landscape, and also just overall how the internet is developing. And on the technology side, we're building a multi-language infrastructure to enable more efficient market entry. So that's in parallel what we're building. So I think when we're doing the two things, and when the opportunity is right, we'll take some actions. Any market you go to, you have to tailor the product for the local users, and plus you need to consider what the competitors are doing. You need to pick it. And when I say angle, it's about you need to pick something that differentiates yourself to justify why people would use you if they're incumbents already. First of all, we have to provide something that's better, that's differentiated, that satisfies user needs. For a search engine, it's very simple. It's very hard, but it's very simple. It's about every time when people searches something, you more than anybody else, you provide more relevant results. I want to maintain our leadership position in China. We talk about a lot about international markets. That's not saying that we think the growth potential is limited in China. On the opposite, it's actually there's a lot of room for us to grow in China, and our efforts in our the fact that we're looking into other international markets doesn't mean that we are taking our eyes off China in any sense. They shouldn't think of search engine as a sort of a separate spending. Because some marketers think that way. Here's my TV budget, here's my print, and here's internet, and within internet, here's how much I allocate to search engine. That's wrong, I think, because every non-search campaign these days should have implications on search, because people saw your ad, they heard your ad through the radio, they would take actions. A lot of those actions are search actions, right? They would, I want to know more about this. So they will, next chance they get in front of the computer, they would search for your brand or your product. So keep that in mind when marketers plan any non-search campaign, and then think what's the implication on search, and what keywords they should buy, or how they should really be ready on the search engine result page in terms of presence after they did other campaigns. So